What it do? What it do? It's another day in CA. Feeling good out here today, man. Hope the weather is pretty good and exhilarating where y'all at today. It done calmed down a little bit today out here. It's been on a little cold spell, but you know, we done got back right. But we're gonna get right to these stocks. These stocks started off so hot today. I'm like, oh snap! You feel me? Like, what was up? Everything was up. All the weed stocks was up. Tesla was up. All the EV stocks, electric vehicle, EV Go, Lucid, everything was up. But then it came to a screeching halt, right? A lot of stocks went down about 11 o'clock, 11:20 today. But that's just the nature of what we in, of the market we in right now, right? We in a bear market, people. We got three things fighting against us right now. We in a bear market, the war going on, and the Fed is about to come out later on in March 16th, and discuss the interest rate hikes. You feel me? So just bear with the market for a minute, you know what I mean? And use this time to get some good positions, because everything is still low right now. You know, it's a lot of stuff that was lower a few weeks ago, but for the most, it's a lot of stocks and a lot of cryptos you could buy at a good deal today. I'm gonna start this video off with a growth generation, a stock, right? I was investing in growth generation probably 2 years ago. I rode it from like $9 to like $38, right? Made some pretty good bread on it. But it started going down. I started losing my investment. I said, I'm up out of here. So it just kept going. I'm glad I sold, because it just kept going. I would have lost all my money and some. It was, right now it's currently at $9. But it was up today like 20%. For those that don't know, you know, the math behind 20%, that's some good bread for a day. It's a good day's worth of pay. You know what I mean? Couple days, you know. But it went up and then it just went down. But you know, it's the nature of what we're dealing with right now. So Tesla been cooking. You know what I mean? Tesla been burning. Like I said, EV Go, Lucid, been doing it. Everything was up today, you know, but it just came to a screeching halt. So I'm gonna talk about Ukraine today. So the UN, which is the United Nations, right? The UN supplied Ukraine with 20,000 missiles, right? And I hope they got them in the air, because what you doing? You know what I mean? What they give them to you for if you scared to shoot them? You know what I mean? We should be hearing something about something blowing up in Russia right now. You know what I mean? Or they just using them to fight the war in Ukraine. You know what I mean? But then you blowing your own, you know, your own city up. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. You know what I mean? With Zelensky. How you not prepared for war, and this dude been punking y'all for, you know, forever. Saying what he gonna do to y'all, you know what I mean, for the longest. And you ain't got no fighter, you ain't got nothing. You an ally, right? So why is the United States, why we ain't got them at least one fighter jet over there just ready, you know, at all times? Why you gotta wait till the war kick off to want a fighter jet with all this intelligence going on? You know what I mean? Supposedly. But It just don't make sense, man. So in my last video, I discussed, they got a lot of cryptocurrency. A lot of people gave them a lot of cryptocurrency to, gear up and fight this war. So I think that's what had the market up for a little bit. You know what I mean? It went back down when Russia started tearing their head off again. You know what I mean? So that's where we at. And they saying, this is what I heard today. They say that this next 2 weeks, Putin supposed to really crank it up a little bit. You know what I mean? On Ukraine. So y'all be careful out there with y'all investments, because if he crank it up like they talking about, it's gonna go down. And I'm not, I ain't talking about the war. I'm talking about y'all money. It's gonna go down. You know what I mean? So just keep your antennas up. So I want to talk about some new technology that a lot of people not familiar with right now. It's called metaverse, right? For those that know, Facebook changed their name to Meta, right? Because it's a virtual world. You feel me? Just not to the extent as a Snoop verse or a Sheba Lands, right? So if some of y'all was wondering right now, what is Snoop verse, right? I'm about to tell y'all. Snoop verse is a metaverse, right? So it's like a virtual world. You feel me? So inside of the virtual world is, land. You know what I mean? Snoop got a replica of the mansion that he live in right now, presently, in real life, in his virtual world. Right? So he's selling land and real estate in his virtual world. Right? So somebody just bought the land next door to Snoop Dogg for almost $500,000 US, real money, for virtual land. Now I know you're thinking, like, why would somebody do that, man? Why would somebody pay $500,000 for a virtual house? It's all I can say is money is gonna be made off that house some way, because you wouldn't just go buy no house just to do it. You know what I mean? So they saying you could have Snoop Dogg come to your land and perform virtually. So a virtual Snoop Dogg will come to your property and perform. You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at right now, with my homework on it. You feel me? That's Snoop verse. So you could buy land, build, put a house on it, have Snoop come to your house and rock a couple rhymes. You feel me? And I guess that's gonna draw a lot of attention to your house, and you're gonna be able to capitalize off of it financially. You know what I mean? Virtually at the same time. So that's Snoop verse. So if he got a neighbor on this side, he must still got some land on this side that's available. You know what I mean? So if y'all want to live next door to Snoop virtually, and y'all got about 500,000 laying around, hey, that might be a good opportunity for you. You feel me? So we're gonna talk about Sheba Lands. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Shiba Inu is selling lands virtually in their metaverse. You feel me? So you can copy some land. Now, the land is gonna have to appreciate, or it ain't gonna make no sense. You feel me? So if you asking yourself, why would I go buy some land? Same reason why you would buy it in real life, so it can appreciate and you get some bread, right? Or you could do something with it. Like I say, in Snoop verse, you could have Snoop pay Snoop to come rock a couple rhymes on your land, and people gonna come, and you could sell tickets. I don't know, you know what I mean? That part of the game, I don't know, but I don't know if you could sell tickets and all that, but somehow you're supposed to come up financially off Snoop coming to your property. So Sheba's the same way, and Sheba, everybody knows it's a dog theme cryptocurrency, right? So Shiba Inu is a dog breed, right? And it happens to be the same dog that's on Dogecoin coin, right? Just took the dog's name and started another cryptocurrency with it. You feel me? So it's everything she do is dog oriented. You feel me? So the metaverse is dog oriented, and they got something called a doggy park in the metaverse. So what they're telling me is, the closer you live to this doggy park in Sheba Land's metaverse virtual world, your house will be worth more money the closer you live to this doggy park. So just a little intel and insight on what's going on with these metaverse, with a couple metaverses, you know, that I chose to do my homework on. So I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute. I'm gonna talk about Bitcoin for a minute. Bitcoin went up to like 45. Now it's back down to like 38. It went down like 37. Now it's up again. For Bitcoin, that's volatile. You feel me? Because it's moving up, it's moving down, but it's not moving up 20, 30,000. You know what I mean? But it's moving slow, because it's the coin is so solid. Volatility, it rocks it, but it can't rock it like it'll rock Shiba Inu or Clifford Inu. You know what I mean? Those will get rocked because they not as of a solid play as Bitcoin. So just gonna say that. Ethereum 25. I would, you've seen how fast it went to 300. 3,000. So I would take advantage of the 25, even though it has went lower. It went low. You know what I mean? I think it went to like 1,800. So take advantage of all this, man. By economy, it went down to the all-time low is for this last 2-3 months is $1.04, right? So right now it's like at $1.20, 25 up in there. Take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Sheba Girlfriend dipped. Sheba Girlfriend, last video I made a mistake and said Sheba Girlfriend went from 8039 to 60. I made a mistake. I meant to say 80, but y'all probably know I was just tripping a little bit, but I meant to say 80. So it went to 8061. You know what I mean? And that's where a lot of people should have got out at. 59661. You know what I mean? Should have got out around there. Because it dipped. Now it's back down to 43, 44, 45. You know what I mean? Will it come back up? Do a bear shit in the woods and wipe his ass with a fluffy white rabbit? Yeah, I'm talking about. Shout out Tupac, R.I.P. man. But we're gonna end this right now. I'm gonna say this is Talking Crypto and Stocks with Sly Fox, and I'm gonna check y'all out next time. Love and peace.